Hey guys, Elshanko here, and welcome to another edition of You Can't Win Anything with Kids, Football Manager 2016. Now, apologies for the long gap between the last episode and this. Christmas time, going back to the folks, and just generally having a lot of work to do. It's meant that I haven't been able to actually sit down and record. So, hope you'll be glad to see us back. Hope you all had a fantastic Christmas. I had a brilliant one. Folks were brilliant and just generally had a good time. My team are sitting in the top six at present, so that's all good. Um, Apologies first and foremost because obviously I did say that our next game would be against St Petersburg, and as you can see, we've had a few more games since then. Just basically because of the sort of gap that we had. So I actually got to the St Petersburg game and decided, well, there isn't really much to show up until then, so it's enough to do an episode. So we've got a bumper episode today, to show you what's going on, and then we've got a Chelsea live com, which could be interesting. Let's just put it that way. Now, first game I'm going to show you was a 2-1 win against Crystal Palace. Um, Now this wasn't very special. Just a sort of run-of-the-mill game in the league for us at the moment. Cullen, McAnally, Lindsay, McMullen, and Nisbet all start. And I want to show you Juan Mata's goal because it's a free kick, and to be honest, it's a bit of a beauty. Look at this, pick that out. I mean, there's no way you're saving that. Whoever you are, whatever goalkeeper you are, you're not saving that. So that was pretty good. They had the best of it really, but all in all, just happy to get the result. Next, we go on to the Capital One Cup game, a wee bit of change of pace. Um, I went with a kids team here because I thought, well, we've not really given them that much of a chance, and this is the Capital One Cup. The board weren't bothered about it. So I thought, okay, I'll put some more players in. So as you can see, Cullen, McAnally, Lindsay, McMullen, Leyden, Doherty, McLaughlin, and Nisbet, all featured for the whole 90 minutes. Now, my bad. Took a phone call in the second half. Completely missed the substitutes. So didn't actually make subs. Now I was initially going to put Ryan Scully on, James Penrice, and probably Juan Mata if I could have done. But me being me, I completely forgot about it and just let it play. So yeah, we got gubbed basically. 2-0. You can see from the stats: 17 shots to 4, 15% possession, 10 on target for them, 0 on target for us. We got hammered. Well and truly, hands up. But end of the day, it's good for these guys to get some experience of that. Really good. Just to see them get experience in games like this against top quality players. And you're going to lose these games, that's fine. We accepted that, so we're out of that cup. So I thought that'll let us concentrate on the league a bit more. So next up was 3-1 win against Leicester. Good league run at the moment, so this really all went well. Full strength team, no kids. I thought get a win on the board just to keep up the sort of run that we're going on. Cullen, Nisbet, McAnally, McMullen on the bench. I didn't bring any of them on. I thought it's still a bit tight. You can see it was because it was we went 2-1 up, then 2-0 up with 66 minutes. 84 minutes now. I'd already used all three subs at this point. So when Higuain scored in 84 minutes, I thought if only I'd taken them off, but that's okay. I mean, De Gea scored on goal to bring them sort of into the game a wee bit more, but by then it was all done and dusted. So that was a really good result for us. Again, in the league, we've been doing much better recently. So then came the big one against Zenit Petersburg to decide who finished top of the group. And as you can see, we won 3-0. Really comfortable. Not helped by Darmian getting sent off, but luckily it was in the 90th minute. Second yellow, so that was okay. it really just boiled down to, well, really just class in the end of the day. Memphis Depay, now I want to show you his first goal here, because it's not that it was a special goal, well, not a special goal as in looks wise. I mean, look at this, Mata plays it to Schneiderlin, who plays it to Adriano, wee flick in from Memphis Depay. But I just want to highlight this goal. This is his first goal of the season, and his first goal for Manchester United. Now, for this to happen, I mean, we're now, deep into December, and he scored his first goal. Um, it's not like he's not had his percentage of games and things like that, but he just hasn't been finding the net. Now, that was a catalyst. The reason I'm pointing that out is that's a catalyst for a run that has been incredible since then. Now you can see then he scored again in 78th minute, so that's his second goal. So that was more confidence being gathered after that goal. Liam Lindsay played a half against another strong team, played by us. So not really much to report on the youth front on that one. Lindsay got a half, 6.7, good rating, not bad. So that finished us top of the group, and as you can see from down here, we've got Roma in the first knockout round, which isn't the hardest team we could have played, but it's not the easiest as well. Let's see the rest of the groups. Real Madrid, Chelsea, obviously stand out. So the rest of them are all sort of itchy peachy, so quite happy with that, really, getting Roma. Sorry. So then on back to the Premier League, another change of pace again to Watford. And obviously, 4 days after that Zenit game, I thought I'll put some kids in, give them more experience again, and they repaid me. Depay again, a goal machine. Now that's 4 goals in his last 2 games. We hadn't scored any up till then. So Cullen, McNally, Lindsay, McMullen, Nisbet, all playing from the start. Took off 3 of them at half time just to really, because we were 0-0, it was kind of, we were hammering them, but at the same time we weren't scoring, so I thought, take them off, see how we do. Brought on Rojo, Jones and Depay, and as you can see, Depay scored 2, Jones set up 2, Rojo set up 1. You can't argue with that. I'm not saying that was a tactical mastermind or anything, I'm just trying to say that that's really what swung us the game. Just bringing on the more experienced players. Wayne Rooney's been annoying me though, because although he's been getting consistently okay performances, he's not really been doing what a £30 million player should be doing. So then we had a bit of a disappointment. 0-0 away to Bournemouth. To be honest, there's nothing much I can say about this game. It was very even. We didn't deserve to win. They didn't deserve to win. Young team again. The only difference is that Stuart Bannigan came back into the team, which I was pleased about. Just bringing him back in to the fold. Nothing really else of note happened in that game. So I'll just move on quickly to next game, which was our first defeat in a while in the league, actually. To be honest, I mean, if you look back, last league defeat we had was Norwich in September. So to get this was a bit disappointing, and to be honest, the way we played, we deserved to lose. Outplayed, outclassed, humiliated, quite frankly, by a Chelsea team who looked very good on the day. You can see from the stats, 26 shots to 6. They had 58% possession, we had 42. Again, we really didn't do that well. But it was an experimental team again, just playing the kids against a team that we were expected to lose against anyway. So to give these guys more game time again against bigger teams, we had 8 players in total, I think, featured, young players that featured in this game. 6 from the start, which were Cullen, McNally, Lindsay, McMullen, Bannigan and Nisbet, and Wilson and McLaughlin on the bench came on in the second half. So again, decent performance from the youngsters, but not good enough to get the result. So hammered, quite frankly. So I want to show you the second goal, the Diego Costa goal. The only reason I'm doing this is because I've had a private message saying I only show it when the kids do something good. So here's Liam Lindsay, awful back pass back to Connor Cullen, and Diego Costa nips in, and that's something that our youngsters are going to have to develop, is quality and not making those mistakes. Make it away with that in the Scottish Premiership and not in the English Premiership. So then next game, or last game to recap, is against Swansea at Old Trafford. As you can see, Kevin Nisbet scored. We'll see that goal in a minute. Very, very even game. To be honest, I actually thought there was a potential for us to lose this. I mean, they took the lead with Gomez, and I feared the worst. I was looking at the bench and thinking, who have we got on to make a difference at half time? Kevin Nisbet, however, just before half time, scored this goal. Now, started in their own half. Here's Mata, long ball, Nisbet, and that is a finish with confidence, and that is why I'm keeping playing him, because he's a good striker. I just think with more confidence, he can do well. The only other thing I want to highlight about this game is the absolutely superb performance by Connor Cullen. 7.9, by far his best of the season, I think. And to be fair, he did really well. There was a lot of crosses he came for and got, a lot of good saves. He's improving on all stats apart from vision, remarkably. And I'm hopeful for him for the future. He's only really this season got 12 games, 9 in the league, 3 in the cup. But obviously this is his first season. He's only 18, so that's not bad. And we're in December, so let's see where that leaves us in the table. At the moment, we lie 6th, which isn't bad when you think we've got a game in hand over Man City, Liverpool and Tottenham. And Newcastle actually just below us. So, unfortunately, the game that we've got to play now, yes, Chelsea, who've just hammered us 3-0. Now, to say I'm breaking it on this is an understatement, because we could potentially get destroyed here. Not looking forward to this one bit. Last game against Chelsea we played a young team. This time we're going for a little bit stronger. In fact, quite a lot stronger. So what I'm going with is De Gea in goals, back four, Shaw, Rojo, Lindsay and Darmian. Rojo's in there because I've promised him first team football. Schweinsteiger, defensive midfield, centre midfield, Schneiderlin and Bannigan, importantly. Not sure whether I should change them up. Might change them up. See what happens. Juan Mata just behind the front two of Depay and Higuain. So hopefully this will be able to continue on the decent run of form that we've had in the league. Bench, Cullen, Jones, Smalling, Rooney, Nisbet, Herrera and Klose. Not very hopeful, but hopefully Memphis Depay can continue some decent performances, and hopefully he can score a few more goals. So warming up. Oh, tell you what, I would take a draw. At this point, I would take a draw. I'd be over the moon with a draw, to be honest. Absence of Oscar, but don't really like these press conferences at the moment. Not doing that well. So they've gone with Courtois in goal, back four, Azpilicueta, Terry, Ivanovic and De Siglio. Midfield, Fabregas, Matic, Willian, Hazard and Remy behind Diego Costa. That's a good team. Again, not thinking that we've got much chance to get out of this with a win, but hey, we'll give it our best shot. Let's go for it. We owe Chelsea, after what happened last time, get out there and win us this game. That's basically what I'm saying. Let's do this. Let's hope that everyone can go out there happy, or at least listening keenly, which seems to be a strange one, because you'd think they would listen keenly anyway. But right, here we go. Let's go. Ball back to Mata. This is just going to be the usual first highlight of the game, probably. Not end up with anything. Chelsea got the ball. This isn't looking good. This is not looking like a good. That's better. Darmian. Good ball. Bannigan. Back to Rojo. Shaw. What can you do? Bannigan. Great ball. Higuain. Chance. Straight at Courtois. That's poor. Poor finish there. Expected better from a guy that you're paying so much money for. I mean, £60 million, I think was his transfer fee, and that really is disappointing. That kind of finish. Poor. Bannigan's on 76%, so he'll be coming off at half time. That is without question. Here we go. Header out. It's good. Back to Hazard. You can strike them, but that's well wide. Well wide. He's rubbish, him. Then again, it's always a Belgian. As Spencer Owen always says, it's always a Belgian. Oh dear, it's poor. It's so poor in our midfield there. But Higuain picks up into the pie. What can you do? Good ball. Mata! Oh, how did you miss that? That's awful. That's awful. Sometimes I wonder who the youngsters we signed from Scotland actually are. Because Juan Mata there, I mean, that's an awful shot. Yeah, you maybe see that in the Scottish Premiership. Here we go. Free kick. Mata. Ball in. Oh, Schneiderlin. That was a golden opportunity. We should be burying that. In front of goal, we've been very poor today, and that disturbed me after 24 minutes. That we've created so many chances and yet not really troubled Courtois. He's been relatively untroubled, to be honest. Here we go. Ball in, Azpilicueta, Hazard. You can strike them again. Willian. Well wide again. That's fine. If we just keep them to long range shots, I think we should be fine. De Gea. I'm pretty confident in David De Gea. Here is this going to be another chance for them? I think it will be. Diego Costa, but well blocked Rojo. That's brilliant. That's a great block. We need them to do that. But here, still in the attack. It's always a worry. Ball through, but should be easily dealt with by Lindsay. Well done. Just after the last wee hairy moment with Liam Lindsay, I'm just glad that he actually found the goalkeeper there. So 35 minutes gone, nothing really to write home about, but this could change, and it possibly will. Get away, good save, get it away. Oh Jesus, that's it. It's fine, it's away. John Terry. That's fine, John Terry can keep that ball. Oh, what are you doing? Right, Luke Shaw's cleared it, that's fine. Sometimes I look at this side and I think, oh dear me, we're just going to concede every bloody attack that they get. Here we go, Shaw. Schweinsteiger. Good ball in, Bannigan. Oh, tackled, but good tackle in there. Schneiderlin. Higuain, out wide to Shaw. Transfer across. Oh, Bannigan with a header. Oh, that's poor. Schweinsteiger. Schneiderlin. Darmian, what can he do? Cross it in. It's a goal! Yes! It's Higuain with a header! And that's his 25th goal of the season. And all of a sudden, we're in the top 5. What a ball in from Darmian. Searching and right on. Oh, in fact, it was his foot. It was a volley from Higuain, sorry. It was a volley from the edge of the area. And what a goal. And that is vital. What a time to strike. Oh, Well, let's just keep this calm till half time. Keep it nice till half time. Go into half time and see what we can do. Oh, here we go. Here come Chelsea to score. Ball party. Hazard. He's got a chance to shoot and does, but it's wide. Well wide. Wow. Well, guys, half time. It's 1-0. We've done really well up to now. Don't get complacent. Oh, looks stressed, Egwene. No, you've done well. You've done well, mate. And that's not. Oh, it has sorted them. Good. Looks fired up. Right. One thing I'm going to change is Anderher's going to come on for Stuart Bannigan, who's looking decidedly unfit. Yeah, I think that's the only change I'll make at half time. Just to sort of bring him on to kind of shore up the team. Because if Bannigan's not that fit, we don't want him on the park. Here's a good ball. Egwene, what a chance! Shoot! Oh, for goodness sake, not there! What are you doing? What are you doing there? Look, Shaw looking very nervous, which is kind of worrying. See what we can do to him. See if we can give him a team talk to encourage, I think, be best to try and stop him looking very nervous. Don't think it worked, to be honest. But it's one of these things with team talks, you never know. Anderher, good ball. Egwene, chance. What can you do? Straight at Courtois. They're making changes, Matic off and Mikel on. There's Darmian. Just nothing silly. Do nothing silly. Because that's always a problem with this, is your team get too complacent and they start doing some silly switch off like now. I don't like it when your midfielders go in like that. Schweinsteiger there went in very dangerously. Here's Darmian, ball to the pie, in the matter. Good ball, Higuain, great ball. Darmian, what can you do? Cross in. Higuain, he's done it. It's 2, and that is it now. Surely, 50 minutes gone. It might have been offside. Quite clearly, it might have been offside. Let's see this. In fact, I think he was offside, to be honest. In fact, I'd go as far to say as it was offside. But you know what? I don't care. Oh, we'll take it all the way to the bank. Right, I'm going to replace the front two now. Depay and Closer. So Depay and Higuain will go off. Closer and Nisbet will come on. Switch those two up and let's go for it. This is the stuff, lads. That's brilliant. That's great. That's just the type of thing that normally happened to us at the start of the season against us. So anyone that says that these things don't even themselves out over time, look at that. Yeah, great chance. Nisbet. Schweinsteiger. Oh, shocking that ball. We'll go it back. Schneiderlin. Ball out to Darmian, who's set up 2 goals so far. Oh, I thought he was just going to set up a third. That would have been classic. Like, nothing silly. Nothing silly. God, we've still got 35 minutes to go. I'm living on my nerves here, literally. What this game will do to you, I tell you. Closer. Darmian. Great ball. Nisbet. Oh. Kevin. See, that's sometimes what you get with youngsters is that they've not quite got the finishing power every time when they should have. But to be honest, we're doing well here. I'll happily take this as a final result. Right, what we do actually is switch it up a bit. we're going to change tactic a wee bit. Pull it back to control, and we're not going to look for the overlaps now, and be more disciplined. Because there's no need to overly stress ourselves now because we've got the lead. We've got a cushion as well. There's no point in overly stressing it. Half an hour to go. Darmian. Schweinsteiger. Back to Darmian. Can you create again? Schneiderlin. Closer. No. Poor. Chelsea could break here with Falcao. Azpilicueta. Good ball. But well tidied up. Well tidied up. That's the one thing I would say is that our defence, despite losing 3-0 to Chelsea last time in the league for when we lost, our defence has tightened up quite a lot. I mean, Leon Lindsay's played most games, and that's a shock that, not that he's played most games, but the fact that our defence has tightened up around him, and that as a unit, that back four actually looks solid, whether it's Lindsay, Smalling, Rojo, whoever it is in centre back, whichever partnership I play, they seem to be quite solid. I don't know quite what I've done to get that, but they seem to be more solid. And just as I say that, Leon Lindsay hoofs a pointless ball straight up there into Courtois' arms. Just as I'm giving you praise, you go and do that. Oh dear. Right. Defend this for our lives, guys. Come on. It's interesting. The question I would like to know, though, is for all those who are viewing the video, where are you actually viewing from? Is there any from England, Scotland, anywhere out of the UK? If you leave a comment in this video, it'd be very much appreciated, just so that I know. As Nisbet comes really close, I'm just really interested because I've seen there's lots of views on the video, but no one seems to be commenting. So it's just really to sort of gauge as to where everyone's from, so I can, if there's something that I can do to make it more interesting for you, then I would like to do that. After all, it's an entertainment business. So, here we go, there we've got a corner, and it's headed out well. Can Hurra get there? No, he can't. Hazard. Oh! What a strike. And just over though. Well in, Lindsay. Schneiderlin. Darmian. Play him! Play him! Play him! Oh, Schneiderlin. Darmian. Play him! Schweinsteiger. Got the ball. Great play. Mata. Nisbet! Oh, should have been Kevin Nisbet. You're doing my blocking, mate. You really are. Every chance that's been good in the second half's fallen to you, and you've screwed up every one of them. Yeah, still got 6.5. Interesting. Mata. Great ball. Herrera. Great ball out to Shaw. What can you do? Penalty! Yes! That's it! And this should seal it now. Surely. Who's taking it? Who is it? Juan Mata. Against his old club. Rams it home. It's 3. And guess what, Chelsea? Revenge is sweet. In the game offline, you hammered us 3-0. Destroyed us. Well, it's payback time. It gets to the point where sometimes you think, God, are we going to win a live com? Because I don't want you guys to be watching the game when we get absolutely pummeled. But this has been amazing. We've really outshone them. Oh, as Mata goes close again. We've really outshone them in the day. I think there was a period of time when we looked like we could have got beat. But we came through that. So Falcao here, and just wide. That should do it, hopefully. Really pleased with this performance. My man of the match, I don't know who it's going to go to, but I would say Darmian. He set up 2 goals. he's really been, or just as he tackles there, he's really been everywhere. Just the kind of dynamic fullback that I've been looking for this side. Um, Matthew McAnally, you've got a lot to live up to if you're going to beat this guy. But obviously you're part of the team, so part of the young team, so you'll get plenty of opportunities as well. But this is what you've got to try and match up to. Just playing out time now, I think. It's been near enough the end of the game. Falcao through on goal. De Gea saves. That's fine. Keeps the clean sheet intact. And hopefully it'll be all over. That's it. 3-0. What a victory. Well, oh well, oh well. That was sensational. Oh no, I nearly did that. That's not good. Happy at the result and the way you played. That's great. And Darwin did in fact get man of the match. That's good. 9. That's well unusual for this series certainly. But really happy with that. We took it to them. We're now 5th. That's really good. Jumped above Arsenal, who've still got a game in hand, so they could well take that back from us. But so happy. That really did work wonders. Just check the inbox before we go. The press conference offline because it's rubbish. In fact, no, what I'll do is, I'll tell you what, I'll just send the assistant. Gigs can do it. That's fine. Now, so what we're doing now is we'll be back. That's the last game of this month, so we'll be back for the Everton game on the 23rd. I'll do that one live. So we'll play the Villa, Forest and Newcastle games offline, and we'll be back hopefully later on with the Everton game. And well, until then guys, if you've got anything you want to say to me, leave it in the comments. I'm quite happy to answer any questions you've got. And hopefully you guys are still enjoying this. Leave a like on the video if you do, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.